Hello everybody and welcome back to Basics. I'm your host, the Crazy Uncle. Today we're going to be our continuing series on cold weather survival, and this one's going to be fairly straight to the point and hopefully pretty short. We're going to talk about certain foods and what to do with the water when it comes to cold weather survival. Okay, first one's going to be food. I want you to know that especially when you bed down, when you're not moving, you want high fat foods. Things like summer sausage. The reason why they call it that is because that's when the animal is slaughtered and is at its fattest point. That's why when you actually chew into that, you're like, wow, that it's tasty, but it's greasy as hell. Yes, that's an extremely high fat food. Okay, pemmican is another one, which is freaking awesome, especially when it's cold. All right, but if you're not moving, you want high fat foods because when they get in your system, they burn more intensely. They cause a whole lot more heat in your body. Now, if you're going to be moving in particular, you want high calorie food. Okay, trail mix is an excellent example of this. It's extremely calorically dense food that will keep you going. Now, there are different things you can have for high calorie foods. The pre-made bars are very good nowadays. They're far better than they were when I was a kid. Those things, oh my god, those things were nasty back in the day. But high calorie food for when you're moving to keep you going, and high fat for when you're about to sleep or when you're not going to move, when you're just going to sit there. Especially for you hunters out there, high fat foods right before you go outside or when you first get there, take a hunk, chew on it, swallow that sucker down, and you'll feel a difference. All right, I put down here sugars, maybe. All right, it's not something you want to become reliant on. It's good for a little kick. It's good for a little heat boost, but not for very long. If anything, it runs the risk if you're moving and you're chewing on sugars, you are going to overheat because your body's going to spike so much in its metabolic rate. It's too much. Okay, it's just too much. But if you got little kids and you're doing like a bug out situation or something like that, have some sweets they can chew on. It'll, if nothing else, morale. Okay, pure and simple. Now, when it comes to water, I mean, you don't have to go crazy. You want some sort of electrolyte solution. Okay, not the sugary shit. Okay, again, for the same reason we just talked about. You want something that has an electrolyte solution. They make electrolytes that are tastier. Just remember, if you use anything with flavor inside of your hydration pack, you need to hose you are going to spend an hour cleaning that thing out so it doesn't create mold inside. Okay, if you just put water, it's a sealed system, nothing bad's going to happen. But once you put some sort of flavor in, you got to clean it out when you're done. This is extremely important, and make sure it hangs up and dries all the way before you store it. Alright, if you need to refill your water, you need to have something for purification. I don't care if it's tablets. I don't care if it's droplets. I don't care if it's part of your pump. I do not care. You need something for purification. Now, I will say this. If you are moving and you know you're not stopping, grabbing a handful of snow and chewing on that is perfectly fine. I know a lot of people will say, hey, don't eat snow, but it's better than overheating and you're also hydrating yourself. So, but the key is you need to be moving. If you're just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, do not eat snow. That one will drop your core temperature and then you're in trouble. You're in deeper trouble. Because we're going to be going over cold weather injuries here pretty soon. So, that was a quick one. Alright. I do highly recommend if you're going out in a winter environment, doesn't matter if you're going snowmobiling or whatever, if you're going to be out there for a meal and you're not going to be near a snack bar or whatever, look into these. Go to an actual like REI or something and boom, they will have sections that have a whole lot of high calorie and high fat foods that are good to go. So, I hope this helped you out, and I'll see you out there in the snow. This is your Crazy Uncle. I'm out.